My name's Michael Pearce. I'm the engineering manager at Torbay Pharmaceuticals Limited. So as the engineering manager, I'm responsible for all the maintenance across the site. So this includes, in broad terms, preventative maintenance to ensure that equipment and systems stay online, and then reactive maintenance in case we have issues that need to be resolved. So Torbay Pharmaceuticals is a pharmaceutical manufacturing facility. We broadly have two means of manufacturing. We either manufacture a product that we will then sell it to the market. That's our own licensed product. What we also do is we take products from contract manufacturers, it's called CMO, and that we then become a contract manufacturing organisation, and we manufacture other people's products on site here. So my team consists of 6 engineers. They're known as pharmaceutical technical engineers. That's when they get to the higher level. Within the team then we have various grades of apprenticeship or maintenance technicians. It depends on who's in the team at the time and how strong we are.
Okay, so my name's Simon Morgan and I'm a pharmaceutical engineer here at Torbay Pharmaceuticals. I've worked here currently, I think I'm on my 13th year. Yeah, it's nice to work here. There's lots of change, there's lots of adversity in our work, so it's not always the same stuff, so it sort of keeps me interested and keeps us, we're always growing in development, so it's not like we are the final project yet, we're always working towards improvements, so it's always actively keeping my mind busy. It's not like it ever becomes stagnant and I've not got something new to work on, so yeah, it's really exciting. So I came here as almost like an apprentice engineer, and I stayed here for about 4 years before I went on to my South Devon college journey, if you like. And I basically just learned pharmaceutical engineering from the ground up, really, before I entered into South Devon's education side of things. And I specialised in like the autoclaves here on site and how we process it, and certain processes here that don't get covered in South Devon or a generic apprenticeship curriculum. So I sort of specialised in the autoclaves and sterilisation and stuff like that, and then moved into my apprenticeship with the college.
Process for having apprenticeships within the company is that we identify certain individuals who may be working at Torbay Pharmaceuticals that we think might be appropriate to go onto an apprentice scheme, and then we would discuss with them if they're interested in that. The other part is if we're recruiting new people into the team, and then we like to start them off on an apprenticeship from the beginning, so that's part of the recruitment process. We
have our one-to-one meetings every year where we discuss the last year that's gone, basically, and one big thing for me is continual learning. Like, I don't ever want to be in a position where I just turn up to work and it's just a 9 to 5, I do the job and go home. For me, it's not enough. I need to be actively improving. So we have this chat, and yeah, it's nice to know that I have that fallback of they're prepared to put the time into me and the money and the effort, and I can give that back. So it's a nice feeling to have from both sides, because ultimately them improving me helps them. So it's a 50-50 coin, if you like, that I help them, they help me, and it is a really good relationship that we have doing that. So yeah, it's nice to feel supported.
The benefit of the apprenticeship is that you start off with looking at basic skills. The ability to operate tools and going through logical process for assessing engineering issues and resolving any problems that may come along. The course itself is quite heavily involved in electronics and mathematics, and as more and more equipment these days is heavily reliant on that sort of technology, including PLCs, programming, then this is something that's of great benefit to us right now, and looking forward to new equipment coming online.
The employment that I have is nice to have because I feel supported by them, so that's a huge part of me, and also it's nice to feel that they're prepared to grow me as a person and as an employee. So it's not just we want you to go to college because I need you to do better. It's almost like they want to develop me as a person, and ultimately, like, development of yourself is majorly important. You know, we are audited here quite a lot, so my worst nightmare was to be audited by someone and not be able to give a factual, advice back. So for me, I think everyone should go into learning. I think it's a brilliant step. It is a day out of work as well, so there is pros and cons to it. Sometimes it's nice to be away from work and focus on yourself and your own learning journal, but yeah, inspirationally wise, I think you have to keep progressing in life. I think if you become very bored very quickly, and it helps keep the enjoyment in my role by learning more because it makes my role more exciting. The more you know, the more you can do, the more help you can provide and the more you're involved in. So for me, learning is the way forward for everyone.